Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode in our Mystic Gold Camo Grind series. And in today's episode, I thought we should try something a little new. I've got the PU-21, which is a LMG, light machine gun. And this category is something we really haven't explored too much, but it has a lot of potential. And I was just doing a couple of runs with a build that I was kind of working on to see if this would be something that is feasible in zombie. So I'm gonna hit this across your guys' screen here and just kind of let you know the whole thought process behind what we're doing here. So you can see the damage range on this gun is pretty solid at 59 meters, and damage beyond is again 59 meters. So that means you're gonna be hitting really strong for 59 meters. Now what I did was I put on suppressor for the increased salvage drop chance, the long barrel for that increased damage range. I'm not running an optic, and the reason for that is you'll see the laser that we're using is going to be kind of a game changer. So, vertical foregrip for that recoil stability. The magazine is really important. I love the belt fed, but I will say from experience, Extended Mag 2 has a lot of upside to it, and the reason for that is because when you start getting into the higher rounds, and what I consider higher rounds is anything 35 and up. Once you hit round 35, there's this shift where belt fed isn't necessarily gonna work for you anymore, and you'll kind of see why. Belt fed is super cool because you never have to reload. However, there are some cons to this, right? One, your gun can overheat, and it overheats relatively quickly when you get into the higher rounds. As for anything 35 and less, I noticed that we seem to be doing all right. And when you get to the higher rounds, you're going to realize that you're not able to pick up the ammo drops from Vulture Raid, and whenever a Mangler drops ammo on the ground, it's tricky, right? Like, you would think you could pick it up, but you cannot. Quick Draw Grip I'm using for the faster ADS. Infiltrator Stock I'm using for the ADS movement speed. And same thing with Tactical Laser. So if you look at Infiltrator Stock, I'm just going to swap it off here so you don't see. We get an increase in 8% when we equip Infiltrator Stock, bringing us up to 3.0. Now, the fun thing is you'll notice that it actually shows 21%, and that's because the Tactical Laser has the ability to press B to activate Tactical Stance to balance mobility and accuracy. Well, this increases your ADS movement speed. And then for FMJ, the reason I'm using this is because FMJ has bullet penetration, and when you're using a gun that overheats, you want to be able to take out more than just the zombie you're shooting. So right now, that's the move. I'm going to go ahead and hit you guys with the skins as well, so that you can see the camos that we're trying to unlock. So we need to finish out Purple Tiger, but then there's this really kind of wild looking skin called Vivid. I kind of like this one. We'll give it a little preview here. This one we need to kill 10 Manglers with. And in order to kill 10 Manglers, I was thinking to myself, what's the best map? It's got to be Liberty Falls. Gotta be Liberty Falls. Then we have 300 hipfire kills. Now this reminds me of Homelander. This is your Captain America, Mr. America camo skin right here. Very silly, very trolly, but I think you'll understand that it hits a certain person's metric. Not mine. We're going for gold. That's what we're trying to do today. We are going for Mystic Gold. So I have a match queued up right now. We are going to be playing on Liberty Falls, running through the augments real quick so you guys can see how I run my setup. We're going to use Stalker Quarterback for stamina up. This is going to allow us to move faster while we're aiming down sights. A very critical tool for the LMG. Quick Revive, I like Dying Wish because Dying Wish gives us the chance to get back up. Juggernog, I use Probiotic Hardened Plates. This is going to be the most hits to down using a ranged weapon. Melee Macchiato, I use Vampiric Extraction, Hidden Impact. In the off chance that we don't get ammo, you could melee kill for it, and then it'll return rounds to your magazine. Vulture Aid, Parting Gift Carry-On Luggage. I like doing this so that way we can get increased salvage from headshots. And if we have a wonder weapon, we get bonus ammo. Speed Cola, Classic Formula Quick Swap for the fastest reload possible. Not really changing this. I think classic formula helps even when it comes to applying plates. Speed Cola is very nice for replating. PhD Flopper, we're using PhD Slider and Turbologist for the increased movement speed. Death Perception, Critical Eye, Bird's Eye View. I like Critical Eye for the chance that if we hit a body shot, it can become a headshot. I also like Bird's Eye View so that I can see the mini-map refresh a little bit faster. For ADS, Deadshot Daiquiri, we are using Dead First. That means our first shot on the enemy is going to hit like a truck, and then Dead Break, going to do bonus damage to armor. And Elemental Pop, I like to use Electric Cherry, Chillberry. Now again, we're not reloading in this, so Speed Cola and Elemental Pop could be swapped if you wanted to. I would do Imperial Peach or even Citric Focus, but I like having the randomness of my ammo mods go off, so I don't like to run Citrus Focus quite yet. Enemies you hit have a chance to trigger a random ammo mod. It just seems like, you know, it does what Elemental Pop already does. It does it more. You could go with that one. But yeah, that's the loadout for today. That's the build we're going to be running. I want you guys to see this because LMGs are very viable in zombies. I personally haven't used them, and the big reason was the reload was too much, but Belt Fed is a really solid way that if you want to go into a boss fight, you can get there before round 30. This is the way to do it. I mean, most boss fights in this game, you don't push much beyond round 35 anyways. I'm just letting you guys know that when I was testing out the weapon and trying to do all the end cases, 35 was kind of that point where I was like, yeah, this thing needs to be replaced with a different gun because it's just not, it doesn't keep up. Most guns don't keep up though in those higher rounds. We're gonna give this our little weapon inspect here.
Security Chief Blanchard, I'll copy. I've barricaded the command center. Got a little dinged up.
Solid looking gun. We're gonna do headshot here, and you can see I'm aiming down sights, and I'm gonna push B. So now we have a completely different ADS, right? It's a little more inaccurate, right? Like shooting headshots is not gonna always be a headshot, but for the most part, it's dead on. And it's a new way to look at the game. I've never actually used the tactical stance before this, so we'll see how it goes in the later rounds, but I can already tell you right now, just moving while aiming feels pretty smooth. In tandem with the Infiltrator stock, very solid combo.
Honestly, not a bad makeover.
I think you guys quickly realize the benefit of not having to reload is substantial when it comes to these kinds of weapons. We did get a nuke that is blocking us inside this room. I don't want to get it until we end the round because I do not want to waste points. Super unfortunate that it spawned right there, but that's okay. We will make it work. I think that was the last zombie. Yes, it was. Alright, very nice. Let's push on. Get our extra points. So you can see the range drop off of accuracy when using the tactical shot. However, for the most part, when we are hoarding zombies, they're kind of already closer to us than that. So I don't think we're going to have too much accuracy issues unless it's, you know, my own doing. I think that first number was 42. Let me just double check that. Yep, 42 is our third number. And really what I'm trying to do here is manage my accuracy when I'm shooting, or my fire rate when I'm shooting. If you tap fire, your accuracy is a little bit improved. Not only that, but ooh, we got extended mag 2 there. If we wanted to do super high late rounds, that's definitely the play. But yeah, when I tap fire, it helps your accuracy, but it also manages your overheat. And that's definitely something that I'm not used to dealing with, but I will tell you, it's not really a problem. The overheat is problematic when you get to the rounds like, 27 and up, I think. So between 27 and 35 is when the gun starts to lose its potency. But with the amount of ammo that we do have right now and the damage that we provide, At least I was playing this on the tomb. Things might be different on this map because we have manglers, but I don't think it's going to be too much crazy. Different. You handle yourself pretty well. I picked up that double points way too early. Way too early. Should be a zombie in this car though. Can clear that. Can also crouch next to Mealy Macchiato and get ourselves bonus points right there. A little late to the double points, that's for sure. We definitely could have played that a little bit differently, but that's okay. I still want to go for Pack-a-Punch right out of the gate. Now, the nice part about playing on the tomb, right, is you get that Pack-a-Punch bonus, like, side Easter egg. You also get the ability to get a purple Aether tool right off of the rip. Now, when I was doing initial testing on this weapon, we were more than capable of doing the damage that we needed and hitting headshots, and even with the Aether tool, you know, it only helped us, but it wasn't necessary. Whereas right here, I think it's going to be kind of the same story. We'll be fine. Just a little bit behind of what we were on the other map. Hope everybody's having a great day. This is the day before we drop Shattered Veil. Today is currently April 1st. And 2025. Everybody's looking forward to Shattered Veil. I can't wait. I really cannot. Anywhere but here, and Power Keg. Decent gobblegums, nothing fancy. But yeah, I'm excited, especially if Double Tap comes out, and it turns out that it is Double Tap 2.0. That's gonna make that double impact. Super strong major augment. If you're curious about what these augments are, I made a video breaking down all the patch notes for the update as it comes out. Got a picture of the double tap machine right in front. Oh, that's odd. Why is there a zombie on a dog run? Very odd. So, one thing I was talking about before we hopped into the match is the ammo on a gun like this. When it's belt fed, having 500 rounds is huge. It does a very strong job. But what happens is the ammo pickups from manglers that look like ammo boxes don't actually count, which is super unfortunate. And on top of that, any of the ammo that you get from Vulture Aid also doesn't count. So what you gotta do is kind of be picky and choosy with your shots on engagement, because if you do decide, oh boy, trying to do this trial and I'm messing it up. If you do decide to spray your ammo, you're gonna overheat, right? Relatively quickly. Definitely don't want to go down right now. We do not have any perks for it.
Guess that's one life down and 8 more to go.
But it seems to me that that's definitely something that should be addressed in the game. I think you should be able to pick up a Mangler's ammo crate and get something out of it. It just seems odd to me that you don't. But yeah, Call of Duty knows. So they probably said that this is already buffed enough as it is, and we don't want to make it too easy, because then you're never going to need ammo, never going to need to reload. So just remember that if you do go into this build, max ammo is the way. I am definitely going to try out Mealy Macchiato and just confirm that Mealy Macchiato doesn't add ammo to the magazine. If it does, we're in business. Okay, so the round is flipped. There's double points here. I'm going to hold on to it till the very end, because if we pick up a double points and go to the box that we just got, you're going to get double salvage, double money. Or sorry, single salvage, double essence. And we got a Kaz device, which is super unfortunate. I was hoping we might get a Pack-a-Punch there, but if not, no big deal. What we're going to do is milk this double points for all it's worth. Take every point value we can get. And we'll Pack-a-Punch. And then we'll move on to perks, because I do want to get myself Jug. I think we've been playing long enough without it. I also want to get Quick Revive and Stamina. Just like you'd expect when you pack a punch a gun, the magazine about doubles. We now have 1,000 rounds. Once you finish pack a punching your weapon, your visual will change, so you just have to swap your stance back to tactical, because it's like picking up a new gun every time. You can see now we're 2 tapping on round 8, which is huge. It is pretty solid. This gun is a very solid gun. But let's go ahead, open up some more of the map. We're gonna get ourselves our defensives. Defensive perks are always good. Zombie down, our next number, so 20 something 42 for the vault. Grab Juggernog.
Yum. Packs the bold flavor of rancid spinach without sacrificing the wallpaper paste texture.
Get our points next to speed and pick up the water valve for the water step of the Easter egg. Round 11 is when we're going to break the head on the church, and that's going to give us our blue ether tool, and hopefully by the time we get to round 11, using the suppressor and critical shots, we can have enough to go straight into purple ether tool. That would be kind of a nice addition to the run. We're going to hit every SAM trial that we can. But we're going to make our way down to
That's Dr. Moline.
Quick Revive. We need 3 grand, so we're close. Not quite there just yet. Luckily, we have a bonus points up here in the windowsill. Gives us the 500 points we need for Quick Revive.
Right. Fizzy drink said nobody's dying on my watch.
Perfect. Okay. So we got the perks that we need to succeed. Now we just need the armor. Again, really good to get speed, even though you don't reload with this gun. Being able to throw on armor plates relatively quickly is a big one. Oh, I forgot the last number too. I want to open up the vault. Not before we do the SAM trial, though. Get a couple of points here for the SAM trial. There is a chance we can get something nice out of it. A double pack would be super cool. An Aether tool would be nice, though I'm not counting on it this early in the game. That's a nuke. We definitely don't want that. Let's hit the SAM trial, see what it has to say. Could also get a perk. Alright, bowling lane kills. This is a great one. Very doable. Just gotta wait for them to all kind of get in this space. Kinda surprised they only gave us a minute to do this. Normally they give you like a minute 30. But I suppose it is a congested area with lots of spawns, so it'll work out.
Upgrading trial reward. Keep it up.
You can see I'm overheating a little bit because I was rapidly firing. It didn't really feel like rapid firing, but that's how this works. So when you get to the higher rounds with this gun, you'll notice when you're doing trains and you're just trying to clear out that it gets pretty tricky at times, because you're like, well, I need to fire this amount of shots. Crap, my gun overheated. You know, that is a very real problem that is experienced with this gun, but only later. I want to get the stamina up so you guys can see just how fast ADS movement speed is with the tactical stance and the infiltrator grip. It is a sight to behold, that is for sure.
Anyone else want to run through a brick wall?
Okay, check this out. You can see how fast we're moving. It's almost like you're straight up walking with your ADS movement speed. Fantastic stuff. And that's what really makes this build so crispy. I mean, you can soar.
I'm just warming up, baby.
Very nice. Got that all set up. So we should be pushing on to round 11 here, which is going to be where I break the head on the church. We're also going to get ourselves purple ether tool. And perhaps we could grab ourselves another point or perk or something like that. I don't think we're going to be able to shoot the dead shot with this. But we definitely could buy the sniper rifle. It's 2,000 bucks though, you know. But Deadshot is worth it. Deadshot's definitely worth it. Take out the Mangler here. Hopefully shoot his arm. I want his cannon to break off. There it is. We're gonna take the cannon. Okay, so you see we overheated right there, right? Definitely at a time where you think, I'm probably not gonna overheat. But it happens anyways. Oh crap. I wanted to grab that Aether tool before it disappears. Good. So there's our Aether tool. We're gonna grab all this additional salvage as well. Looking for a machine gun turret, and I don't think I see it. Sometimes it spawns under the cars, but I really am not seeing it doing that. We're gonna use our salvage here to pick up purple rarity and dead wire. And now our gun's a little bit more online. You notice I ran right over that ammo, couldn't get it. Even if I push F on it, it won't pick it up. But we're gonna pop open the shop here and get the wires.
Exfil bird headed to refuel.
Bonus points.
There's our wires.
Listen, fuckers.
That's the
Efficiency
wiring
is
for the
key
jet
when
gun.
running a business.
Excellent.
This is me being efficient.
Check on our third number. So we had 20 something 42 for the vault. 20 51 42.
Is there evidence you autographed?
20 51 42. We're gonna open the vault. I don't think we have a key. No, we don't. Never mind. Tapping this is a little bit faster than letting it spin all the way around. There we go. So that's unlocked to us should we ever want it. And then I am going to go ahead, pay the $2,000. Hopefully it's not blue rarity yet, but there's a chance it might be. And it'll be just a little bit more expensive for us. It is. So it's 3,000. But at the same time, if we were to buy any other perk anyways, it would be around that price and we wouldn't get a gun for it. So I'm going to take this sniper after we clear out the zombies here. Just because I don't want to get hit while you're doing it. It is a timed event. And missing counts against your progress. Okay. Oop. And... okay. Let's do it. There we go, folks. Just like that. I find that 4.5 times zoom on your scope is perfect for that. You could go a little bit farther and make it easier on yourself. Maybe a ×5, maybe a ×6. But that really was good enough. So now look at that. 1,500 damage a headshot. Absolutely phenomenal. This gun hits like a truck. And it really does too. When you have dead again, and you're on the higher Pack-a-Punch gold tier, you know, you're hitting for 8,800 a headshot, which is fantastic. By all accounts, I have not had a gun that hits that hard. You can see too that the ammo is 1,000, right? When you get a max ammo, and I feel like it's just enough to be able to carry you to the next max ammo for the first 30 rounds. Barring you do anything silly, it's a healthy amount of ammo. Grab ourselves double armor there, so we're all kind of queued up for that. I also want to hit the SAM trial real quick here. Depending on how the SAM trial goes, we will go find Dennis Griffin for our key.
While I am not easily
Oh, this is
impressed,
an interesting one.
strongly urge you to try.
So this one we gotta get trap kills with the
Take it from a smuggler.
the free trap here, right?
Basically pineapple.
And I'm cool with it. The only problem is I don't like losing my zombies to it.
Any of you hot dogs from being at high school?
You must be so proud of the minor success you are experiencing.
Okay. I like to crouch,
Expectations were low.
because when she does shoot, it will mess you up.
Then. Excellent work.
There we go.
Please, smash your brains with dopamine and serotonin.
Cool. What do we get? Quick revive. Oof, that's a tough one. Already have quick revive, but that's okay. Let's go and get the Dennis Griffin knocked out of the way. Looking for the groundskeeper here. Sometimes it's really tricky to find him. Other times he's like right there before you're even ready for him. I prefer the time where he's already there ready. And I'm not ready for him. Because that's just a happy surprise. Ooh, double points. Perfectly timed as well. Fantastic. We'll take that. So we're still looking for our key, and if I don't see it right here, there he is. All right, awesome, perfect. Tool shed key. Let's go hit the tool shed. Look at this ammo, by the way. F F F F F. You can hear it not working. It just doesn't happen. Something I think they should change. I really do.
All right, Riffle. Let's see what you've been keeping locked up.
Take the handbrake.
Good find.
So now we have the wires, we have the handbrake, we have the water valve. We just need to go ahead and get that last gauge in the bowling alley. But before I do that, I'm going to grab triple plate. So then that way we are as tanky as we need to be. We do not have a machine gun turret to help us through this. We have a mangler arm, which isn't going to do too much for us, but it's better than nothing. I just like the machine gun turret, especially off of the skull from the top of the church, just because of the fact that when there's one or two loose stragglers,
That's gonna attract some
it helps you out a little bit.
We need to build pressure behind that valve.
So we'll crank this down as much as we can, see where we're at, clear out a wave of zombies, and then perhaps pop an Aether Shroud and just finish it out.
Feels like I just left port and I'm already all at sea.
Couple more seconds of progress there. Just before the wave starts spawning in. Okay. So now you're going to notice we got normal round zombies here. Let's just farm them up for a second. Because all of this is going to count towards our criticals. And you can see right there, overheat just a little bit, but still manageable. Still manageable. When you do get melee macchiato, the melee that you do after you put on an armor plate to prevent you from putting on another one is slow to the point where you will continue to put on plates. So just take that into account when you're doing this setup, is that you're gonna probably use more armor plates than you care to admit. Alright, we finished that step, so now we got our water gauge. Let's go ahead and build our wonder weapon. We can swap it out with the sniper rifle that we picked up for Deadshot. And I think now might be a really solid time to test out if Melee Macchiato gives us ammo back. I'm so curious. I'm going to pick this up, and I don't want to kill any zombies, so I'm just going to pop Aether Shroud early.
But that doesn't matter now, does it? Let's see what this thing can do.
Oh, crap. We got this closed. Alright, we'll open it. Grab our first part to the LTG device inside the comic book store. It's up in the ceiling here, and it's totally stuck in the ceiling there. That's silly. We did get a dog. I'll come back for that part. I will. I want to test, because around 16 we should be able to melee kill a zombie. No problem. Okay. So 417. 517. Oh my gosh, guys. Guys. Forget what I said about ammo problems. You get 100 rounds of punch. This just became the best build in LMG history. Jesus. Yeah, then there's an absolute reason why they don't let you pick up ammo. There's no need. Okay, cool. Got the first part to the LTG.
Go get the other two.
Don't give my people orders, Panos.
That was sick. Be honest, that was so cool that you can punch and get ammo that greatly. And there's Purple Tiger. So now we need manglers and hipfire kills. Did he drop a legendary key? He sure did. Whoa. I noticed too with the PU-21 that your fire rate increases as you fire, which is kind of fun. Come on, buddy. There's one more SAM trial, which I think I'm going to pursue just because of the fact that we could get a double tap or double pack out of it. So let's see what this one says. Kills in this location works perfect for me. Works perfect. Oh, but they need to be in this zone. Whoops. Hopefully that dog doesn't come in here and mess everything up. We'll try to be quick about it. Okay, we're overheated, so we need to chill for a second. There we go. Excellent work. What did we get? Oh, baby, we got a double pack. Let's go. Ask and you shall receive. This game is being very kind to us. Again, we're going for hipfire kills. So I'm just doing what I can. Is that a mutant injector? Oh my gosh. Yes. We'll take the mutant injector. That is a huge upgrade over what we had. And we now have some additional capital on us as a result of that. Let's open up the vault with our key and get one more perk. Gonna be speed. Come on, let me loot. And it was a symbol monkey. Man, that was total crap, wasn't it? Sometimes them legendary keys do not pay out. That's okay though. We got a ton of salvage. We've got all kinds of money. Things are going well right now. We need to get the last two pieces to the LTG, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the Thrustodine over here. Second piece is gonna be in this window, and third piece is gonna be inside the church. We'll get that all put together
Got any theories about
build the
what caused this
LTG, and I think we could probably go for the first boss on the LTG as well.
The guy who tried to undo it, and is still trying.
Still trying. Third piece right here.
That's enough working parts.
Fantastic.
Let's drop the LTG device.
You're clear to proceed, Alpha.
Take this zip line back to the rooftop. It's going to be the fastest way just to get from the church to the
I'm worried about the director.
LTG
I
device.
saw him when this started, and his comms went dark.
Well, if I'm learning anything, it's that just because you're missing doesn't mean you're dead.
Doesn't mean you're dead.
Isn't that so?
Who are you talking to?
Honestly, it's just a rhetorical question, that's all.
He's up to something. Got our aether canister.
Well, in layman's terms, it makes ether storms go poof, and then you win a prize.
And we're going to Ghostbuster this and drop it right next to this trap down here.
Gonna survive. My money would have been on Pelletier.
I never really noticed it, but the laser bends as you walk. Do you see that? It always keeps it towards the middle.
It's about the friends you
That's silly.
Hey, what was that? Oh, okay, fine.
Alright, we're going to put the LTG down in the graveyard to spawn our first big boss. Should have no problem defending this. Emphasis on should. I'm still hip-fire killing most of these. Because I want to get that skin knocked out of the way as fast as possible. It's situations like this where you could really benefit from death perception.
Juicy monster. Uh-oh. That beam destabilizes. There goes our chance to catch a big one.
Trying not to overheat right now. Very tricky on this stuff with this gun, but still very doable. And actually, we could go for some melee kills. Alright, the portal stabilized. Let's see what boss we get. Nice. It's the other Mangler. So you can see it almost overheated right there just on that little spree of firing. And now it did overheat. We're gonna drag him back in here. That's gonna harvest his soul when we get him down. Cool. And then I'm gonna pick up that aether canister and we're gonna run it all the way back to the church.
It's filled. Excellent work.
Tear them to pieces.
Ooh, this is gonna be a tricky run on a dog round.
And business is booming.
That is for sure. Alright, we got it in.
Of course, I never doubted you.
Ooh, a self-res kit. That's kind of wicked.
Time to find this filthy last cannon.
Once we get these guys down here and this cleared out, I'm going to pick up that Strauss counter.
I named them undisputed authority.
Okay. So now that we got that first canister in there, we get the Strauss counter. We're going to go visit all 3 sites. I'm actually going to pull out the knife, so we're moving as quickly as possible. This first one's going to be a medium, so we have to hit it twice. There we go. Then we're going to run back to the tool shed where we put in Dennis Griffin's key. That's going to give us
The dark energy surrounding the canister.
the second device, which is on high. That's fantastic. That means it's going to only take 1 to get rid of. Then we're going to swing back over here up to the graveyard, which is going to put us on the roof of the bank, which is where our next device is going to be. Now, I like to set up the wall to blow up if you haven't done it yet before I look at the Strauss counter, because then I can have time. So on, we're waiting. I can see it's low. We'll head down there, hit it 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. That's good. Now we're going to dart our way back as fast as possible, straight to the bank, or not the bank, the church, so that way we can go get our decoy back.
Should be accessible now.
I don't like losing decoys if I can afford it. Let's take a look. There it is. Decoy's back. We got our Strauss counter. Everything's holy in this world. Still going for hip fire kills. Whoa. Not like that, though. We don't want to get surrounded.
I'll make this look easy.
That's the fastest way to go down.
But it's not. It's not at all. I hate it. What you're doing is serving yourself up on a platter.
Ooh. Man. Okay. So now that we got that cleared out, we got 10,000 points. I'm still going to hold on to our points. I want to go for triple pack gold. I think that's going to work out for us in the long run. I'm just checking for any more salvage that we dropped. We have 5,000 now, which is huge. So we can go ahead and upgrade our gun to the legendary rarity that we want. And this is going to make us hit like a brick wall. Okay, hip fires are down. We're going to save a zombie while we run back. I also want to punch the vending machine and see if we get something fun. Sometimes you get a ray gun out of this thing, so let's see. Let's see. We did not. That's okay. That's okay. We're going to grab our canister right here. Drop it right there, and then let's head up back to the top of the building. Oh shoot, you know what? This might not actually work out because I think it's a one-way. Like, you're only able to open it from one direction. Oh. What the heck? Won't let me go? Yeah, see, you can't open it from here. We gotta open it from the other direction. So that's okay. We'll use our credits and open up the rest of the map here. We do not need the SAM trial anymore. I don't see any benefit to doing so. We might be able to get a perk from it. I guess I'm willing to try that. Melee kill, temporary perk applied. We also have melee macchiato already, so we should be able to do this. There's one. Just need 15.
What's your fucking figures?
Nice.
Just like you never know when to quit. Are you related to Pet?
I have added a note to your file to say you don't suck.
Dang. Getting beat up here.
You are a motivator.
Yeah, if I was using a melee weapon, it would be a totally different ball game, but we're not, so I'm gonna just try to save as much armor as I can.
Please, flood your brain with dopamine and serotonin.
Alright, we'll come back for that. I'm gonna grab the LTG.
If my algorithms allowed, I would dispense greater rewards. Alas, I am a slave to my programming.
I am a slave to my programming. There we go, we got the LTG. Let's take the bank, bank roof butt. And I'm gonna open this one. I'm gonna open this one. I'm also gonna open this one. Just get them every avenue opened up to us, so that way we're not in a pickle anywhere in the future. And then I'm also going to open the underground section of this bank vault. And that should be every door on the map. It is. Okay, let's take a look at what we got in our rewards. Hopefully we get like PhD Flopper. That would be pretty cool. Ooh! Got Death Perception. Fantastic. So you're going to notice our radar is almost always up. It's like, not a UAV, but what did they call that other one that was so good? It was the Blackhawks, SR-72. Ooh, is that a double points? My goodness. Game spoils me. Remember, Mangler kills we're just trying to get anytime we can find them, but the hipfire kills, we need 300 of them. Oh, overheated. It's okay. Accidents happen. Okay. Nice. And I'm just saving this zombie if I can, because I'd like to try to do the LTG device. Preferably without this guy. Oh, crap. Well, forget what I said.
Exfil healer's ready to go.
There we go. He's down now. We don't need to worry about him. I'm throwing the LTG device down and picking up the key. Let's defend this. Everything is in place. Nice. Remember, don't want to overheat on this, but I also don't want to let too many zombies through. And I think taking that mangler out that fast was the right call. Normally we could just let him float around and do his own thing, but I don't think so in this case. Alright, there's only 20 seconds left and only one zombie's made it in, so we could probably let this objective run for a little bit and we'd be fine. Alright, here we go. Here's our boss.
Your HVT showed up, Thanos. Don't make me regret it.
Oh, he doesn't like that. That's for sure. I think we already cracked 2 of his heads. Mangler down, which is very nice. We are overheated, but I'm still going to activate the trap because the boss is right there about ready for it. And that's going to be it. Drop his max armor, get the canister, and we are huffing it back to the church. Man, 30 zombie kills?
Alpha team, exfil window closed.
That trap's insane.
When this is over, we'll need you to come in for debrief. That's an order, copy.
And that queues us up for the boss fight, so now we're just on the camo grind. I think we've probably taken out 4 manglers since we started the camo for that. If they include the boss, I doubt it. But we'll put this back. And then as you can see, the drawer closes and we get the button press F to activate the final encounter. Let's hit this SAM trial, see if it still gives us something good. Ooh, this is an interesting one. Okay, so we have to get kills with the mangler cannon. We need 30 and we only have 3 shots. So the trick to this is to rile them up, get them in a big old circle. That was pretty solid. That's 13 in 1 shot. Uh-oh. That does not go through the mangler. But that got them all right there. How about that? 2 manglers in here is awesome. Gonna go for a ton of hipfire kills here. We're actually gonna have to warp out of there. Ran out of armor plates, didn't want to go down. Let's see what we got for our reward. We got a purple aether tool, which I'm going to throw on my melee weapon. Even though we're not using it, I don't want to waste it. And yeah, let's keep getting the hipfire kills. Let's find a better place to farm. The church isn't bad because the manglers do come out quite often while we're in here. But at the same time, we have a really good chance of getting locked up, especially with our gun overheating, so I don't want to do anything risky. Let's just see what happens. Let's head outside where it's a little bit brighter out. Ooh, we might have a dog around here. Nice. And that should give us enough points to triple pack as well. You can see we're hitting 2,220 or 2,270. Now watch this. Go for that beautiful triple pack. 8,000. Is that not insane? 8,800. This thing's an absolute monster. Hit ourselves with the fancy weapon inspect. Oh yeah. Alright, 2 gobblegums, we got a killjoy, and we got wall power. Wall power is not bad, I'll take that. I wish there was a limit. I wish you could have like 30 gums. Because I'd like to start unlocking other gums. Zombie cache. Still going for hip fires. This might be our mangler. Not quite. Close though.
Make room, you rotted sausages. I'm coming through.
There's another mangler. Beautiful thing to see. Nice. There's Vivid. 10 mangler kills. So now we just need the 300 hip fire kills, which we gotta be getting pretty close on, I gotta imagine. And there it is right there, just like that. So now we need to rile them up, and we need to get 15 kills in rapid succession. Or 10 kills 15 times, or 15 kills 10 times, I can't remember. We're just gonna do our best and eliminate as many as we can rapidly. Pretty sure it's 10 kills 15 times. Nothing this gun can't do, though. Got it up to level 30. We got the hard stock, which is fantastic. Got quite a bit of salvage here. Let's go ahead and craft just a little bit more armor. And hit a SAM trial. When in Rome, am I right? Oh, another abomination. Yeesh. It is around 25, so the Der Wonderfizz machine is up. We could use all of the additional points that we do have on perks. Let's see here. Crouch kills. Okay.
It will be unfortunate if you cannot.
Oh, I'm just crouching and shooting. I'm supposing that I probably could do this.
Easy mode. Lightly spectacular here reward achieved. Yes. My expectations
There we go.
were low.
That's pretty good.
And yes, you have met them. Despite your obvious
There we go.
deficiencies,
And I think that's a double points. Yeah, buddy.
that really is amazing.
About to overheat.
Joy on your faces when you claim your reward.
You can see how the overheat thing becomes a little bit of a liability later on. I really wish that either one, if you picked up a max ammo, it should at least reset the cooldown on your heat. I'm surprised it doesn't do that, because I'm pretty sure that was something they did in Black Ops 3 Custom Zombies. If you had a gun that overheated, picking up a max ammo would bring you back. I need some ammo, so I'm gonna melee punch those two.
Nothing scarier than my right hook.
Extraction bird in your AO. Limited time offer.
Cool. Very cool. Looking good here. Let's see what we get from our SAM trial. Perhaps PhD? We got a machine gun turret. A little late for that. Just a little late for that. We have 7 of the 10 perks available to us right now, so we'll go ahead and get the rest of them. PhD, Ellie, and Vulture. Very good perks to get. And I think what I'm going to do is just train them up and drop them like crazy. We're not holding zombies for anything. Uh-oh. Got cornered there. Oh, probably could have taken the zip line. Whoops. That's okay. The power up we have, it'd be a waste if we never used it, you know? Max armor right there. We can come back for that.
That make this look easy. But it's not. It's not at all. I hate it. This is gonna be it.
Got ourselves backed up into the electric store. Less than ideal, but we're fine. Take that max armor. And sweet, that's gonna be the end of that round. Ever closer to our rapidly accrued kills here. I think we're probably about halfway through to Mystic Gold by now.
Be advised, exfil windows closed.
Okay, so you can see how we're kind of getting low on ammo, right? Now I could pay $5 grand and get the ammo cache back, but that seems a little overkill. What I probably will end up doing is shooting a couple of zombies in the foot and just punching them, because when you run that melee macchiato combo that gives you all the ammo back, it... Oh, crap. It does a great job.
Close enough, you fucking chode.
There we go. Keep doing the backpedaling thing. FMJ is really helping shred these hordes. Being able to punch through a zombie is a huge godsend. And there is our Mystic Gold. Ooh. Love that for us. Ah, come on, man.
See that, Pat? How about you get off your ass and give it a go?
There's a max ammo. Okay, there we go. Don't even matter. Alright, and with that, I'm gonna go perk up. I'm gonna plate up if we don't get it through these guys. Which we might have already actually got all the plates we need. Yeah. Look at that. Not bad. Okay. Let's go ahead and do the final boss. I think we've got everything we need to succeed. Switch over to our knife here so we can run just a little bit faster. But yeah, as you can see, LMGs are really solid in zombies. I mean, I was able to get to the boss fight on this map using the gun that we had and never really having to reload. You know, that's kind of a big deal. And it's fun too, because reloading is what really hinders an LMG, I think, in terms of its capability. And if we do run into any problems, we can spend $5 grand to refill. Now the goal for this boss fight is to just take them out as fast as they come in, right? If you let them kind of build up on you, you'll fall behind, and it's a nightmare. It's just so much faster to be able to just take them out as they come out of the gate. We'll manage. We're going to see how this gun does with the overheat on this boss fight. I've never used this gun on this boss fight, so I'm a little curious to see how we do with the heat. Able to drop the manglers. Having a little bit of heat trouble, but not too much. Okay, overheated there. Remember, I'm being very selective with my shots here. I do not want to fire too fast. Everything's still going down in one shot, thanks to Dead Again. Gonna be a max armor. Let's Still looking for ammo here. Gonna kind of queue him up. That's probably not a good idea. We're losing too many armor plates for a melee kill right there.
Don't care where it sends him. The cockfighters don't come back. End of story.
Alright, I think I hear our first boss. Oh no, that's just another regular mangler. No, it is. It's the boss. Okay. So now we gotta see how this works out here.
Someone go grab a mop and a bucket.
Because we are gonna overheat trying to crack his armor. Yeah, he's tricky. He's a little bit tougher. But we're still gonna prevent the overheat. Clear out some of the vermin and all the extra crap. Give ourselves a clear line of sight on him. And he's down.
Right in the ball bearings.
Oh, overheated. It's not bad though. It really isn't. Should be a max ammo somewhere. There it is. Okay, now we're looking for the dog. Just keep pacing around. Yesterday was a really busy day. Got everything that was miscellaneous from our movement of the bar over to boxes. U-Haul, it was crazy. A big storm came the other day and U-Haul had no power. In fact, the whole road in Grand Rapids had no power. Portion of the city. And I was like, hey, could I purchase some boxes? And she was like, yeah. And then I was like, well, do I need cash? And she goes, no, I just gotta type in everything on my phone. I'm like, oh man, that's a drag. But she was a champion and did it for us, and we got our boxes. And yeah, so now we're pretty set up for getting everything over to the east side of the state. The boxes are super convenient because it was like 20 medium-sized boxes, which are actually a pretty good-sized box. For, I think it was like 40 bucks. You're paying like $1.87 plus tax comes out to like $2.03 or something like that. It was around 40 bucks, a little bit more than that. And yeah, you get these boxes that you can totally reuse, and that's probably going to cover us for the rest of the move. Of course, the U-Hauls aren't cheap though, man. We've had to do 3 U-Hauls and they're like 300 bucks a pop. I'm not a fan of that. Plus the gas you got to put in them, man, they get horrible gas mileage. And there's our dying wish proc because we finished the fight. Good job, everybody.
How copy? Somebody tell me what just happened. Any station this net, what is your status? If you've hurt them, I swear I'll...
No interruptions for this next part.
Thank you, my friends, for volunteering to take my place here. Or, in your parlance, thank you for being voluntold. Now, if you will excuse me, I have a few scores to settle. Bye-bye, Dark Ether.
Okay. Alrighty, I think we're gonna exit that one. We did everything we set out to do. Let's go equip our new skins and see how they look. Around 27. One of our faster runs for sure. Still 50 some minutes though for the match, so that's pretty on par with what we've been doing on our last few runs. But it's nice to level up the LMGs for a change. Weapons, loadout, gunsmith, here we are. Take a look at it, starting with Vivid. Give that a quick inspect. Very sharp looking skin. Big fan, super cool. Now we're going to take a look at Justice. Certainly looking like the Justice League. However, this is just over the top crazy. And then Mystic Gold, baby, Mystic Gold. What we worked for. I do like how they made the magazine gold as well. I think that's a nice touch. Maybe it would have looked better if it was black, but I think this looks right. It definitely looks right. Super cool. Let's do one more look at on the accessory front. We're going to put the gobble gum on there, of course. Gotta have it. And then, yeah, so we got suppressor. We got long barrel, which now we unlocked reinforced barrel. So I'm going to run that. Vertical foregrip. Eventually, we're going to get the Ranger foregrip, which we did. So we're going to put that one on. Quick jaw grip, infiltrator stock, tactical laser. We have FMJ. And I think I'm going to keep FMJ on because I like what that's doing for the gun. So this is the dream build, dream loadout for the PU-21 in my opinion. Give it a shot, guys. Let me know what you think. Hope you guys have a good time. Hope you enjoyed the content, and we'll see you in the next one, folks. Peace.